Hey guys, Sean C. Films here, the brand new DVD Blu-ray Tuesday Sean video today. Taking to go out there, see what things came out today, see what things are on sale. Today though, new release-wise, it's really not too much this week. There's some stuff coming out next week, but this is definitely, in general, this month, I feel like is a smaller month for new releases. It always is kind of like that, even with like films in the theater, they don't put as much stuff out, or they don't put out movies in the theaters as much, that they always have as much faith in, I've noticed. Sometimes a few things slip through the cracks, but not always in January. It's like here and there, some good ones come out, but not a lot this month. There are some things though, but I do believe though that We Live in Time release, and I think that one I saw was in Walmart's, and it was originally, I thought that was a A24 exclusive, but I think it's in Walmart's. That might have actually come out last week. I don't know for sure because I randomly saw it in a Walmart, so I kind of realized, okay, they obviously are going to have that in stores. But really today though, like I said, nothing really out, but I did want to announce though, really big news. Today I launched the campaign for my new film, The Desert Fiends Part 2, which is going to be shooting in the Las Vegas area, April 5th through the 18th. The first film, Desert Fiends 1, is going to be coming out very soon. We're waiting on the release date from Gravitas Ventures, so hopefully we're going to have that very soon to announce that as well. But it should be during the first quarter of this year is what we've been told. So that would technically be sometime between now and April. So that's what I'm thinking. I'll let you guys know as soon as I find out. But hopefully you guys can get involved, and it would be awesome if some of you guys came out in person for this one. We have a lot of different ways you guys can help on the film, with everything from special thanks credits we have. So basically the way that would work is you get your name in the film's end credits in the special thanks area, as well as on IMDb you'd be credited. Same with if you were to get anything producer level, we have everything from the associate all the way to full producer, and with that you'd be credited in the movie end credits and IMDb as well as a producer. And then there's also acting roles you guys can do if you guys wanted to come out in person. We do have kill scenes in the movie as well. And also, if you guys are not able to come out, there's some parts that you guys can do remotely, like being a video blogger and a newscaster. And those are ones that you guys can film from home. And basically, I would send you guys the lines, and you know, film the part to be included into the film. But you guys can check out the link below, guys, and find out all about it. Like I said, I literally just launched it probably like at this point, probably 2 hours ago, or not even. So it's been very, like, today's definitely the day where it's like I have so much stuff going on and everything, but I'm really excited. And this one, I cannot tell you how excited I am for this one. It's going to be so crazy and so many insane like kill scenes and everything. It's just going to be, like I said, I really hope you guys can get involved with this one. Like I said, you can check out the link below. But anyway though, guys, let's get going and see what we can find today. Into Target we go. Now, the one thing in here, too, that I'm also looking for is they have these re-releases of the Batman Forever figures. So they re-released, like, Two Face, the Riddler, and so I feel like they're going to be very hard to find, but there's one thing I'm going to try and find. They're not exactly the same figures, though. They made a few little changes to them, like the accessories are not included and a few things like that, and they have a slightly different look to the packaging and stuff like that, but still very similar and kind of surreal that, you know, to be releasing figures at this time for Batman Forever and everything. But you know, we always check here in the front where the movies used to be and see what they have book-wise. You always have to go by quickly the turd mags as well. Let's see, I think this is actually one I don't remember seeing here last week, the Brooke Shields book. Other than that, I don't think anything different. And you look here quickly at the turd mags, nothing different here. But we're gonna head back. There's a couple other things I'm looking for. I'm still looking for the Itchy figure. I've still not found that one. So it's crazy. I found the Scratchy like 4 or 5 different times at different stores. Never the Itchy though. So still trying to find that Simpsons one too. But yeah, I can tell from right here, though, Batman-wise, I don't see any of those new ones. I see, like, this Batmobile one there. I think that might be one. Is that one of those? No, that's a newer one. These would be ones that would say Batman Forever on them. And I feel like these are going to be ones that are, like, impossible to find, because most people, I feel like, are doing, like, store pickups, and then they're gone very quick. You guys can see Simpsons, none of the small ones. Like, I feel like I'm never going to find that Itchy figure. Like I said, it's so crazy. I keep seeing Scratchy, but never Itchy. You actually have a couple of different turtles in here I never saw before. This is like a different line here, like these Nickelodeon ones, like a Donatello, Raphael, this Metalhead one. I've seen different Metalhead ones they've done in the past where you could like take them apart and put them together ones. And then this one here of Shredder, it's kind of an interesting Shredder here. It's like kind of got the newer look, like like I said, this is the Nickelodeon look, but this is definitely a newer line I have not seen before. So this one must have just come out. And one thing I want to show you guys too, this is really cool. I actually found this a couple days ago. They have this, it's like not a Lego company, it's this company called Builder, and it's actually a Squishmallow. They're doing Squishmallow Legos now. And of course they did one of, you know, Bigfoot. So that's really cool though. You can put these together, 245 pieces. I never do a lot of the Lego things though, because some of them are very, very complicated, but I definitely know I'll be able to put this one together though, at least. Into Walmart we go. But yeah, in here though, it seems like they're always adding new stuff. There are some of these like bluey things here. Like, I guess they're like clip hanging things and stuff. Like, I do not remember seeing those. And they added a bunch more, like, it seems like every time I come in here, there's more stuffed animals. They have more and more of these bouquet kind of things, like Bluey bouquet. They have this Avengers one like this. What was the other one they had? I don't think they have any. Oh no, they still do. They have this one here of Beetlejuice as well too. So Beetlejuice and Lydia as well. And I showed you guys these ones already. They have a whole bunch of clips, like a whole new box of clips. There's the Bigfoot one there. A lot of Bigfoots here. Here's the separate Bigfoot. And then there's like a 2-pack Bigfoot you guys can get, you know, of them together as well. It's just so funny with this character. It was like, it kind of was one of those ones that like no one really discussed this character. And now it's like you see it more than ever. There's so many different ones of it and everything as well. In here though, toy-wise, I've not seen anything, you know, new here for a while. Like, they haven't, doesn't seem like they've gotten really anything different Simpsons-wise. It seems like they only get very few of them. And it seems like Target ends up being the main place to have them. And I just quickly looked too, and I didn't see any of those newer Simpsons. This is the one I was telling you guys about. This is the other metalhead one that you can like change the heads and stuff. So that's definitely a new line, I guess. It's from like this line or something, or maybe they re-released them. You know, they were a re-release of ones they had out a couple years back. Because I know a lot of times with the Turtles figures, it's kind of just basically re-releasing them, except for these lines that are for like the new film and stuff. They're, for the most part, they're kind of just repackaged and stuff. That's basically what the Batman Forever figures are. Is they're pretty much the same, but the only thing that they changed was they don't have the same accessories. And then the packaging, they took off the movie poster for Batman Forever on the one. They probably weren't able to like use that picture and stuff on the packaging anymore. See though, if that Live in Time, I'm pretty sure this is the one where I saw that. But if you guys see though, that Motel Hell I found last week is gone. Yeah, they do have that. So they have the Saturday Night Live movie that came out last Tuesday, and then We Live in Time, which I thought at first was only going to be on the you know, A24's website, but I guess it's going to be in Walmart, because it seems like the A24 exclusives now are starting to be in Walmart, and I've been seeing them in Barnes and Nobles as well. And they still, surprisingly enough, have one of the Terrifier 3 lenticulars, because like these have become more sought after than the Steelbooks. A lot of times I've noticed that like the lenticulars end up going quicker, because I think people like lenticulars sometimes more, and I think they end up being a little bit more collectible some of the times. Not always though. And then in here though, these were the ones that were last Tuesday I didn't get to show you guys. They didn't have on the shelf. This one, Armor, with Jason Patrick and Sylvester Stallone. That's one of those movies that like kind of Bruce Willis would have been in back in the day. He did like a lot of those ones. So I always kind of wondered who was going to kind of come in and start doing those movies when Bruce Willis retired. Other than that though, I don't see anything else different. I was going to show you guys too. Let's see, over here I saw this stuff was on sale too. All of the horror things in here. So like they don't have any more of the Terrifier head, but the you know, the shape one. This is a really good one too for $12. The Thanksgiving one with you could take the head off of the turkey. That's on clearance. Like the Pennywise head's on sale. So all these things, these little ones are down to $2, down to $5. But and then they have the Freddy one down there down to 25. So it looks like all these things, even the anime ones, are you know, on sale as well. And I saw too, I think I showed you these last time, but they have a bunch of these new you know, Valentine's Day slipcover ones, like Dracula 3 movie collection, The Crow, this one here with Beetlejuice and Gremlins, Chucky, the Lost Boys collection, this Megan one here. And the Smokey and the Bandit collection, I guess this might be a newer one of all of them together in here as well. I didn't even know that they had 7 Bandit movies. This is like got some weird ones in here, like, you know, Bandit, Beauty and the Bandit. I didn't know about those late ones. That's really funny. For some reason, I did not know about. I knew there was 3 of them, but I didn't know about those other ones. Into the second Walmart we go. We'll see though what this one has, you know, in here today. I don't think there'll be anything different movie-wise, in this one. Let's see, though, if they have anything left, though, Terrifier-wise, and if they have, like, the lenticular one. Because I think it was kind of rare to see that one still there, because it's been out for a while now. Because you see people on eBay selling it for, like, a lot more and stuff. So we'll see if they have it over there, you know, as well. It doesn't seem like so far they have any loud music on in here, too. We'll see. Oh, no, I think now that I said it, now it's coming on. Yeah, this one, though, they have the Valentine's ones as well that I showed at the other location. Doesn't look like anything different, though. Movie-wise, though, this one doesn't have that We Live in Time one. But, yeah, it's very picked over movie-wise, and nothing really too different, though, as far as I can tell in here. We'll go in the toy section, though, and see if there's anything different over there, though. But, yeah, nothing different in here from what I can tell. And, like, toy-wise, wasn't seeing any different. I was going to see if... Oh, yeah, is this the one to show you guys? If you guys see my movies, too, if you see, like, Amityville Bigfoot and everything, that's the hunter's gun. If you guys have seen the movie, that's what we always use, this one and everything. But wasn't seeing anything, though, Simpsons wise, or nothing different, Turtles or anything like that. Doesn't seem to be anything different here as far as I can tell today. I never really looked through the cars, though. I never really have gotten many, never in my life have I really gotten too many cars, only like kind of random like turtle ones and stuff like that. But yeah, nothing really different as like a random, someone put this weird mushroom thing over here and stuff. But yeah, I'm just, like I said, just trying to look through and really not seeing anything too different here today, though, as far as I can tell. Into the second Target we go. And we'll see, though, if this one has any of those Batman figures or that Simpsons one. But I doubt it, but we shall see. Yeah, guys, I just got out of there. It was basically like a dance party in there. The music was turned up so loud. I don't think you could make it any louder than it was. But they actually had the stuff in here. So they had the Two Face one. And as you guys can see, it's kind of like... It doesn't have the original poster anymore. They changed it like a little bit because it doesn't have the accessories, and it has only a Target. So I got that one, and then I got the Jim Carrey, the Riddler one. So I was able to find both of those. But like I said, they don't include the accessories anymore with them. They also have the Robin one and the Batman. But these are the main ones that I wanted. So glad to find them, though, because I think these are going to be things that go pretty quick. So here we go, guys. That was off my brand new DVD Blu-ray Tuesday shopping video. Like I always say, if you guys enjoy these shopping videos, definitely give this video a thumbs up. Also, though, in the comments below, let me know what you guys saw this past weekend. If you guys saw anything in theaters, and what you guys thought, or if you guys watched anything new on streaming. And also, definitely check out the link below, and you guys can find out about how to get involved with Desert Fiends Part 2. And if you guys wanted to come out in person and have any questions or anything, feel free to send me a message over Facebook for more specifics and things like that as well. But this past weekend, I did see a couple of different films. I saw Gia Coppola's new movie, The Last Showgirl, which stars Pamela Anderson, and Jamie Lee Curtis was in the film, Batista. Jamie Lee Curtis was great. Same with, I thought everybody did a really great job. I like that movie a lot. It's one of those things, though, I feel like they could have dived a little bit more into, like, early on, like, to Pamela Anderson's character when she first started. I wish we kind of saw more with that area a little bit, just to kind of flash back a bit. But I really liked the movie. I really liked Gia Coppola's films. I really liked her first movie, the Palo Alto. That was one I really liked a lot as well. And then I also saw Peter Pan's Neverland Nightmare, which I love. That movie was absolutely insane. It's from the people behind Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey, and it was just crazy. It was basically this insane, Peter Pan, and it's like, I don't want to ruin what's going on, but it's just absolutely, it's basically like kidnapping kids to take to Neverland, and it is absolutely one of the craziest things I've seen in a long time. And I loved it, but it is nuts. It kind of had like, it's even hard to explain, but the person they had playing Peter Pan was so creepy and did such an incredible job. And like, there's some of the other characters in there as well from the Peter Pan universe. It's like, oh, that's that person. It was good, though. Really, really good. But anyway, though, guys, like I said, definitely check out the link below for the Desert Fiends 2 Indiegogo, and you guys can pre-order the film, like the digital version, or get a special thanks and things like that on there as well. And now stay tuned for the brand new DVD, Blu-ray, and 4K reviews. And the first one I got here is from Paramount. This is the 4K Ultra HD edition here, which includes the Blu-ray and the digital copy of the film as well. And this is the Steelbook version of the film Smile 2, which it's just, you can't get over. It's like just crazy how much he looks so much like his father. Like, he looks so much like Jack Nicholson. It's like, there's no mystery that he's Jack Nicholson's son. But I really like this movie. I will say, the first Smile I thought was really good. I liked the first Smile. This one, to me, was way more interesting and way, like, just as a film, like the kind of the concept, like, I don't want to ruin too much about it, but it's about the one character Naomi, Scott's character, who's like a kind of almost like a Lady Gaga kind of pop star who's starting to get very famous, but she's kind of had some, negativity and things going on with her career. And basically, if you know the first movie, if you witness someone taking their life, then basically the smile curse kind of comes with you. And basically the curse comes after Naomi Scott's character and it's like coming after her. And she's seeing weird things and starts to crack up. And like her whole team is like noticing that she's acting very strange and is really worried about the whole tour and if she's going to be able to do it. It's just it is a crazy movie. I really like this one. It has on here, though, feature-wise, deleted extended scenes, some featurettes on here, Ear to Ear, The Rise of Sky Riley, Behind the Music, A New Smile, commentary by the director on here. I'll show you guys, though, a look inside here as well. Here's a look, though, inside the Steelbook. Here's the back. But like I said, a great movie. And, as much as I, like the first movie, I think this one was a lot better. The next one here I got from Groucho's Ventures, and it's also from moviezing.com is where you can order this one. And this is a movie here called The Fix. And this stars Casper Van Dien's daughter, Grace Van Dien. This is basically, though, it's kind of about like in the future, there's something kind of going on and like you can't go outside, you can't breathe the air, things like that. And if you go out there, you start having like weird things happen, you start getting sick. And basically, it's kind of all about the cure. And this one woman is doing like commercials for the cure. And it's basically like this breathing apparatus that you wear. But it's kind of like there might be more to her and she might actually have some kind of like, be able to like breathe without these apparatus. It's a really interesting movie kind of about like post-apocalyptic with the air is all gone bad and like these kind of breathing masks and things like that they're wearing. The next ones here, these ones are both from Mill Creek, and this is one, I think this is like there've been about 3 or 4 other releases from them. There was like a Fast and Furious one. I can't remember what some of the other ones were. There's been a handful, but this one here is Icons Unearthed Marvel. This is unofficial and unauthorized. It's basically a documentary involving the Marvel films and the kind of Marvel in general. It has lots of different interviews on here, like Lou Ferrigno, Mark Millar, Clark Gregg, J.J. Field, a bunch of different people on here. And then like it also has over 5 hours of never before seen uncut interviews. So it's like the uncut, raw interview footage that's included on there as well. And also from Mill Creek, this is an Ultraman collection here. It has a bunch of different ones in here. It has Ultraman Galaxy Fight. It has a New Generation Heroes, The Absolute Conspiracy, and The Destined Crossworld on here as well. Here's a look, though, at the back for this one. And this one here, it has, it's a 3-disc set here. Sorry, these were kind of coming out. But it's a 3-disc set here. And also has, as well, a little episode guide here, talking about, like, the monsters that are in here as well. And also, there's a little Ultraman card included here as well. The next one here to let you guys know that was available, this one was from Ultra Innocence. And this is a movie here called Endless Summer Syndrome. And this one has on here, feature-wise, interview with the cast and crew, the U.S. trailer, international trailer, and other, trailers for releases from Ultra Innocence. Now, we're going to go to a review with my dad for a release from Kino Lorber.
Hey, guys. Hey, look who's back here in Dad's Corner, I guess. There's a new, sort of new. It's called Mr. Monk's Last Case. And I like Monk. I was on and talked about Monk before. Monk is probably the closest thing at this point to Columbo. I love Columbo, so it's a procedural kind of a thing. It's one episode. It's usually summed up in an episode. It's a very cool piece of work. I mean, this was exactly what I expected to be. If for people that like the show, it's really kind of perfect. I mean, you get to see these people all these years later. I made a couple notes because I wanted to look it up for myself, but it's been like 13 years. I mean, since this show has been on. So these people have aged. Some have kind of aged out. Hector Elizondo, I guess he was like 80. He's 88 now, so this was like in 2023. So he came out of retirement to finish this because they really wanted him to be involved. But he's a regular. Ted Levine, you all know Ted Levine. Everybody loves Ted Levine. Ted Levine was, it rubs the lotion on the skin. You know that. And I mean, this was the great serial killer, Buffalo Bill from Silence of the Lambs. So he plays the detective, and he's got that great gravelly voice, and he's perfect. I mean, he's such a cool guy. I wish he was in a little more of the movie. The movie is very poignant. I mean, it really is. I guess because we know this is his last case. It's also for anybody that doesn't like a darker. It's dark. I mean, if you know about Mr. Monk, he's got really bad OCD and all these phobias, and they've haunted him all of his career and his life. His wife was murdered. He couldn't solve the murder. He finally solved the murder. So with everything that happened in 2020, he got worse. Let's put it that way. His phobias got worse. Everything about him got worse. So he's at this point, he has decided that he's gonna basically commit suicide, and he writes notes to the people that he cared about and everything else. But of course, something happens, and that is that his stepdaughter is getting married, and long story short, he's murdered. The fiance is murdered, and Mr. Monk investigates the case. And you know, it's kind of well done. I think the writing is a little weaker on this. I don't know. They obviously didn't have the same people, so it's a little bit depressing. It wasn't as smart, but the ending kind of made up for it. Again, I don't want to give away any any real spoilers, but at one point during this thing, they have to investigate something that's happening at a animal shelter, and there's this weird little screwed up dog that has the same kind of problems as Monk. It organizes its little station and lines up all of its dog toys and bones, and they try and get him to adopt it, and he won't. But the episode ends basically, instead of killing himself, he kind of has to live to take care of this dog, because they got the dog, left it in his house, and he don't know what to do. So he's got the dog, and it reminded me a little bit of The Leftovers, in that he was saved by the ghosts of the murdered people. They came and visited him, and thanked him for helping them and helping their families to be able to go on and continue. So I think it's absolutely worth watching. If you like Monk, I think that you will probably love it. Just know it's not perfect. But I think it's a worthwhile watch. And again, it's that Kino Lorber, and I really like them. They release a lot of they release so many cool things that I think it's really kind of worth. I think it's really kind of worth a watch. Oh, and it's got Brooke Adams in it, who I've always liked. Brooke Adams. Brooke Adams was the woman that was with Donald Sutherland in Invasion of the Body Snatchers. She was also in The Dead Zone with Christopher Walken. She has been out of it for a long time, and all of a sudden, it's a very small part, but it's like, I know her, and there she is. She's got gray hair, but she looks great, so you can't go wrong with her. So absolutely, I think it's worth a watch. So if you love Monk, you will love it. Even if you don't and just watched it on your own, I think you'll like it.
And the next one I got here, now this is one I cannot show much on this cover. It's one of those kind of covers I kind of have to I don't know. It's like really an awkward cover, because it's like booty cheeks, and it's a movie here called Feed. I can kind of show the back. That's what I'll do. I'll show the back for this one. But this is a movie, I remember discovering this one back in the day at FYE when it first came out on DVD. It's basically about feeders, and it's about this guy who's feeding women and feeding them to death, and kind of an investigation. It's a really, really interesting, strange movie. And this is available now on Blu-ray. Here's a commentary track on here with the director, deleted scenes on here, Feed US cut, alternate and extended scenes, outtakes, final day, interview on here with the director. director, a bunch of different other interviews on here, behind the scenes footage, infomercial, photo gallery, original theatrical trailers. So lots and lots of features on here. And the last one here to let you guys know that was available is another one. I have to kind of cover this. And it's one here called Dark Sanctuary, The Story of the Church. This is one here too. I kind of have to just cover it like this. But this one has on here the trailer, uncut celebrities, and it also has Solemn Assembly music videos on here as well. But anyway, though, guys, that was all for the review portion of this video. Like I was saying, if you guys enjoy these videos, definitely give this video a thumbs up. Also, guys, check out the link below and you guys can find out, like I was talking about earlier in the video, how you guys can help out and get involved with my new film, The Desert Fiends Part 2. Thanks again, guys, for watching and subscribing, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.